Hello everyone, this is Satish from Finologysatish.com. Today we are going to discuss about the term called Finology or else the topic called Finology. It's nothing but personal finance. So this particular topic will make you understand your finance better. So before going to the topic, let us understand what is personal finance. Personal finance is most ignored subject in our curriculum or in academics. So there is no subject called personal finance in our college or school days because it is considered as most taboo subject and no one want to teach about this particular topic in any of our curriculum. So let us discuss about what is phenology. So when it comes to personal finance, nobody want to just discuss the basics of personal finance with anyone. But still, why this is not kept in curriculum or academics? If I did some research on this particular topic, then I came to know there are a lot of terminologies that we know. We are having biology, and then psychology, sociology, lot of things we are having if it comes to education. But there is no term or else there is no particular topic or else no particular book that will cover about personal finance. So in that i I just came to know about Richard B Wagner term called phenology. This phenology term is discovered by Richard B Wagner in his book called Financial Planning. So there he mentioned this diagram. If you see this diagram, you will come to know how this phenology will be placed exactly on that question mark place. If we consider economics, economics will deal mostly with the country's money supply, debit, cash flow, import and export capacity, all those things. If it comes to sociology, it is going to discuss about the group of people and their behavior, their life, then social change. If you consider COVID-19, so in that COVID-19, how human behavior changes. Say, for example, we need to maintain the social distancing and then we supposed to wear mask. That is going to be a new normal in our life for next few years. So this is also called sociology. So to studying the group of people, study about the group of people and their behavior is called sociology. If it comes to single person, if you want to read about a particular person, and like if you want to read their mind and their behavior, then comes psychology. Psychology is a subject that will discuss mostly about a particular person. But if it comes to personal finance, finance is a like umbrella term, or else you can't able to keep economics as a personal thing, because economics is going to discuss about the money management or else the uh, cash flow and other things of a particular group, maybe a country or else a particular society kind of things. That will that is going to be economics. So there we can't able to keep personal finance. In that way only, Richard B. Wagner discovered the term called phenology. So phenology suits in that question mark because it is more into like a particular person's economy. It's not about a group of like people economy. Okay, in that case, we can term the personal finance as a phenology. So in that case, Richard B. Wagner discovered a new subject called phenology that will cover all the aspects of personal finance. So phenology will deal, it is, if you are going to take this thing as a subject that involves personal finance, so it is going to be a kind of subject. How zoology is a subject of studying the living beings, the same way phenology is going to be a subject. It discovers or else it will teach all the aspects of personal finance to a particular person. So it helps to individual to understand their finance status. So economics is to like via economics we are going to understand the position of a particular society or a country. But here this phenology will help you to understand your personal finance better. Most of us directly concentrate on economics. Economics is also important, but if, if we just ignore personal finance, it leads us to always into debit trap, or else we can't able to save or invest our money in proper way. So we need to understand economics also, but before understanding economics, we need to understand our personal finance, because each and every person contribution is going to be very important in economics. So, and then if you consider our countries, wealthy persons like Ambani, Adani are contributing to economics, but they know the personal finance also very well. I'm not telling they are not, like they are not, they are they are too much cunningly saving money for them. They know how to save money, like save or invest money for themselves. In the same way, they are contributing to economy or country's economy also. So that is more important. So without knowing personal finance, if you're trying to contribute to economy, that won't work out, because without knowing your personal money management, how you are going to understand the money management things of a particular country, that will deal about economics of a country. So these are the basic things about Finology. When it comes to pillars of personal finance or else Finology, I will just keep this income, expense, asset, and liabilities are the pillars of Finology, because everything will come or else everything will be included in this four terminology. Like if you see income and asset, so first we will discuss about income. So what are the things considered as income? It might be your salary income or else your business income. Maybe you are getting a dividend from your stock investment income or rental income from your real estates, and all considered as income. So if it comes to expense, so whichever is putting money to your pocket is considered as income. The same way, whichever is taking money out of your pocket is considered as expense. So expense mostly compromise like it consists of your monthly bills, that might be your any like bills, that might be a mobile bill, internet bill, water bill, or whatever bills, and then your children education, school fees, and then EMIs, whatever loans you are paying it back, and then insurance premium, health checkups, shopping, and other needs and wants are considered as a expense. When it comes to asset and liability, income and assets are, according to me, it is a parallel thing. See, if you are like having more assets, it will generate income. If you are having more liability, you can see the arrow marks, like if you are having more liabilities, then automatically it is considered as a expense. So here asset and income, asset is going to put money on your pocket as a income. Liability will take money as a money from your pocket as a expense. So liability consists of car loan, housing loan, credit card payment, all those things considered as a liability that will take anyways money from your pocket, and that is considered as expense. So more assets you will build, then you will end up with generating more income. More liabilities you are going to create, then you end up with spending more money instead of saving more money. So this is the pillar. So if you understand this asset and liability, how it is related to income and expense, then your personal finance thing is like it's going to be very clear in future. So what are the curriculum? Because here we told phenology is going to be a subject, like how zoology is a subject, like that phenology is going to be a subject. If it is going to be a subject, we need to add curriculum to that particular curriculum, or syllabus to that particular subject, right? So in that case, what are the things we can include here? See, if it comes to phenology, we are having a lot of things to discuss, but mostly we will discuss about these topics only. So we will discuss about savings, so how we need to save our money. This is going to be the starting point of your personal finance. So without knowing how to save your money, you can't able to invest. So without knowing how to save your money, you can't able to protect your saving. Once saving is there in place, then only we need to protect our saving, right? So in the same way, we are having other terms also, kind of tax planning, retirement, budgeting, emergency funds, all those things is going to be a curriculum or syllabus of phenology. And if we go to each and every topic, it will have some other subtopics. Consider retirement. Retirement will have retirement is not about you are going to retire and you are going to sit simply. It's about like your children's education, your children marriage, or else like maybe after you are going to leave this 9 to 5 job and then you are going to concentrate on your own business. So that time you want some fund, so that also you can keep it in retirement fund. Like that, we are having tax planning. In tax planning, we are having a lot of things. We are having provident fund, and then we are having equity linked savings scheme, and then national pension scheme. Lot of things we are having. So all those things we can discuss, uh, like uh, we can discuss that thing as is different subsections of each sections. So, but mostly we are going to discuss, like we are going to keep eyes on these particular syllabus only: saving, investment, protection, tax planning, retirement, budgeting, and then emergency fund. All your doubts or else all your needs of personal finance will come under this particular umbrella, like topics. So now we are going to see what are the impacts of not knowing the phenology or personal finance. If you are not know how to manage your money, money management skill is not there. In that case, you are going to be always in debit trap. No saving, although earning more. Like if you are going to earn more, also you can't able to save a single penny. End of the month, you are end up by borrowing money from some other thing, or you are going to swipe your credit card. So that is nothing but like you are going to take advance salary from your credit card before start of the month. So always you are going to worry about emergency, retirement, and child future. Fear of jobless will be there if you don't know personal finance. Because if you don't have proper money to protect or else to help during the needy time, then you are always going to be there in fear of jobless. You need to work till death without knowing how this trap is going to end. Surely, like we can't able to sit idly. We need to work till our end. But going behind money till our death is not acceptable. So you need to know how cash flow should be there, how money should follow us instead of we should follow the money. So, and most of the youngsters, what they are doing, spending all their money and energy to the EMIs, whichever they are paying for their housing loans and then car loans and all. So that is not required. Yeah, we need our home and then we need our car, but the EMI is not the only way to acquire our like dream house or else car. There are some other way you can easily save your money, or else you can easily plan your investment to ensure that you are going to get whatever you want, that might be a house or car in future. Okay, but without knowing this personal finance, if you are going to this EMI, like going to this EMI drop, then all your 30s and 40s and 50s will end up by paying the EMIs only. Then end of the day, nothing will be there for you to save. So and then most of us, what we will do, we will buy like expensive mobile and then car and other gadgets without knowing that is not an asset. Like because whatever, like car is not an asset and mobile is not going to be an asset, because it is not going to give a single penny to your income. Okay, and then that is not considered as asset, it is a liability. Okay, and then some of us considered our house is a asset. Yeah, it is an asset, but if you're paying EMI, that is not asset for you, that is asset for bank. Because they are paying mortgage to you and then they're earning an interest from you, then that is considered as an asset for them, because interest is going to them as a income. But it will be there in our liability section and it will take money from our pocket from expense section. So house, over bought house in EMI, up to that EMI completes, that is not considered as an asset for you, that is going to be asset for your bank. So benefits of learning phenology: if you learn phenology, then you will get financial freedom as soon as possible. So financial freedom is not, like it's not like you are going to quit all your job and then you are going to relax all your lifetime. It's not like that. For financial freedom is nothing but like if you are having the backup of your like backup to enjoy your life, nothing but like if you want to start your business, so in 2 years down that line you want to start your own business. For these 2 years, how much ever money you want to like for your wants and needs, how much ever money you want that you saved already means RMC, you can take these 2 years like without doing any job. You can concentrate on your own business or personal branding, whatever it might be. In that case, you got financial freedom. You are not in the trap like, okay, I need to work 9 to 5 each and every week, and then I want to wait for my weekend to enjoy my life. So that is not the case. You can honestly take 2 years, like you don't want to work for anyone. Already you are having the backup, you use that, and then you start generating revenue from your business or personal branding. So, but your bank balance will increase, your assets will pile up instead of liabilities. Wealth creation starts once you understand the personal finance. Otherwise, your wealth creation won't start, and then you will miss the power of compounding. So, this power of compounding, wealth creation, all those things is a different topic that we will discuss in future. And then worry free retirement. Retirement is again, it's not going to be staying home ideally. Retirement is about like after your 60s or 50, like 50s or 60s, if you want to stay with your family for sometimes without worrying about your income, in that case, like that is also kind of retirement only. So you will get worry free retirement if you want to like you if you understood the personal finance properly, and then can handle any emergency situation in a proper way. That might be your job loss or else you any like unpredicted situation comes in your life, you can easily handle because already money is properly saved and invested for your futures. And then EMI and debt free life. So because in most of the cases, like maybe you also have some other some over the other EMIs are dead in your life. I'm not telling that is bad, because that is the important thing to create a wealth for the economics. That's fine, that I understand. But most of us, without knowing where our money is going and for what purpose we like invested that money and why we are paying EMI, without knowing that itself, most of us spending the money for EMI. That is wrong. So that there is a kind of good loan and bad loans that we need to justify, and then we need to act accordingly. To understand this also, we need to understand what is personal finance. So this already I discussed. You can like discover your own business, or else you can concentrate on your like personal branding or any other interested things without staying in 9 to 5 jobs. If you stay enough money to assist your life for next 1 or 2 years. And then my journey of Finology. So I started my journey, like I started my income generating scheme as a developer because I completed my BTech in information technology. I started with my job with 4,000 rupees per month. Okay, then I at one point of time I reached to 1 lakh per month also, but still I can't able to save the money properly because I was not knowing personal finance properly. So because of that, what happens, I started my own business. I lost my like more than 5 lakh rupees in that. After that only I started searching about finance, economics, and then personal finance, and all. Then I came to know, without and like learning, if you're going to implement something, surely we will fail. So in that case, I learned more about personal finance. So then what happens, I lot of things I learned. Pay yourself first, and then you need to save without fail. Those things are like I learned from lot of books. Say for example, Rich Dad Poor Dad book. From there I understand what is asset and liability. And then there are a lot of books how to invest, all those areas I explored more, and I read lot of books. From there what happens, like I'm not telling now I'm EMI free or debt free. Yeah, still I'm in debt, but still I reduced my debt levels, and then I reduced my EMI levels. Okay, and then I closed credit card loans whichever I took without knowing how to properly use the credit cards. And then now I don't even have a credit card, so whichever like money, because whenever you are having credit card, the money which is allotted in credit card is free to spend, but that is not your money, that you are like how you are taking the salary advance from your employer. The same way you are going to take advance from credit card, that anyways you need to pay. And if you're not paying the proper, like paying credit card bills properly, you'll end up paying a lot of interest on that. So what I did, even I didn't have that many problem with credit card, but still end of each and every month I'm having the instinct to spend on credit card if I don't have money. So to avoid those situation, I closed my credit card, and then and like once I will settle all my personal finance things properly, maybe I will take credit card, because there are some good things also on credit card, so that we can adopt in our life to save some money. Okay, and then within 1.5 year, I invested 3 lakh rupees in different streams. Like I invested in stock market, mutual funds, debt funds, and then cryptocurrency, gold, and all those things. But you know what happens? 1.5 years back, also I was having debt. Now also I'm having debt, but still I know how to save the money before spending. Save money before spending. Pay yourself first. These are all the new things I learned from personal finance, or else from Finology. And then I started building emergency fund also now. Before, if I am going to keep some amount, I used to keep some amount in some saving account, then end of the month that is not going to be there. But now I know how to save the emergency fund, and how to save the money for my future, and how to invest the money. All those tactics I learned from lot of books, and then I implemented in my life, and then I succeeded also in that, and my journey continues. And then before learned about personal finance, I took only life insurance. That is also at very low. Like I took it for 5 lakh rupees. I'm paying more premium. But after I learned personal finance, I closed my life insurance, because life insurance schemes is having a lot of problems in it. Okay, that we will discuss during financial protection sector. So I closed the life insurance, then I took term insurance, and then health insurance for my whole family. During COVID time, my father and mother uh, affected with COVID-19. So that time, this health insurance helped me a lot. And then I claimed the money whichever I spent for COVID-19. As you know, COVID-19 is the expense, like health like medical issue thing now. So they will that particular COVID-19 thing will cost more. You have to pay everything from your, I mean, it's very difficult. So in that case, I learned personal finance 1.5 years back, that helped me a lot. Even it is helping me today also, it will help in future also. So according to me, each and everyone need to know about personal finance to overcome all the tackles whatever they are having in their personal finance. Thank you for listening this video. I will come up with all the topics whichever I told, all the curriculum or syllabus whichever I told in under Finology, one by one in upcoming videos.